What a good match by Randy Orton and the United States champion Jeff Hardy at WWE BACKLASH 2018. This was a match that was a little bit of a wild card to me. I think that both Randy Orton and Jeff Hardy are I don't want to say they're in the twilight of their careers, but a lot of people are pointing that these guys had a match at the Royal Rumble 2009 that was a really good match, and people were sort of putting pressure on this one to be one of those instant classics that was supposed to be sort of a main event, but it was just sort of tacked on to the middle of this Backlash pay-per-view, coming off the heels of WrestleMania as well as the Greatest Royal Rumble shows that was just sort of going to squeak through, and a lot of people thought it was going to become an instant classic. I thought that the match was a good match. I didn't think that this is something that we're going to be thinking about a year from now. I think that this is one of those fun matches where you relive some of the nostalgia of about 9 years ago. Of course, this was the feud where Jeff Hardy jumped off of the Monday Night Raw scaffold on the set to do the Twist of Fate onto Randy Orton, who laid down below. Jeff went to the Rumble. Jeff beat Triple H at Armageddon. That's how Hardy won it. So, Jeff Hardy was not able to win the championship from Randy at that WrestleMania, of course, because that is the WrestleMania that he would go on to main event against Triple H at WrestleMania 25, so that would make a whole lot of sense. From there, Jeff, of course, would go on to feud against Matt at WrestleMania 25 in the no DQ match, and the feud that nobody wanted to see. One of the reasons why I threw a lot of dirt at the heel turn of Matt Hardy in TNA, basically saying that they were setting a match that nobody wanted to see from here. Really good stuff from both of these guys. One of the moves that was probably most memorable in this match to me was at one point Randy Orton hitting a standing drop kick to Jeff Hardy as he jumped back from the floor into the ring. Really well timed to execute that, and at Orton's age, still being able to hit basically a high spot like that. Randy took to the ground game, which you don't see a lot in this, basically trying to ground Jeff by putting him in a headlock and putting his weight on him. But all in all, when it all came down to it, Jeff was able to hit the Swanton, where basically he was able to roll Viper up to get the victory. From here, the championship now is going to be staying with SmackDown, as The Miz was not able to capture the Intercontinental Championship in the earlier match against Rollins. So there was a lot of people thinking that some way the championship is going to defect and be back on Monday Night Raw, so we can put that back down to rest. Jeff is the champion. He'll have to find a new competitor. I'm not quite sure who it's going to be, but I'm thinking that them trying to do Jeff versus Orton, babyface versus babyface, at Money in the Bank might not be the best bet, but possibly Jeff being in the Money in the Bank match makes the most sense.